BMORS92Q.com. Kiki Brown holding it down with Persian Nicole. Yes. Special edition Street Buzz Interactive. We have a singer in the building.
A singer.
A singer.
A singer.
Not a singer.
With an A.
But a singer. Not a singer.
Two A's.
A singer.
That's like an A.
Let's throw 3 A's in there.
S-A-N-G-A.
Neo is in the building.
Spell it again.
S-A-N-G-A-A.
I like that. Put an H on there, the accent. Take easy. How about that?
What's going on, Mom?
Oh, it's good to see you. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all that. I know, I ain't get to see y'all around that time. So
yeah. Well, we saw
stuff.
you, internet and all that. I mean, we have that access.
It's all good.
You just ain't see us. Not following us. But anyway, little shade. So Persian Nicole, Neo has a new album out. He just came in just full force with a new album.
I gotta do it.
Nonfiction.
Indeed.
We got to do business first.
Oh, okay.
Why
all right.
Nonfiction?
Nonfiction, January 27th. Make sure you pick that thing up. That is a brand new album. Quality R&B music, period. I won't say R&B. It's not just R&B. It's majority R&B, but I know I got I have an audience in other genres as well, the dance stuff, the EDM stuff. So I put a few of those on there as well. But the majority, the bulk of the album is for my R&B fans. Just reminding y'all that R&B music is who I am, and never could I ever abandon it. And how dare you even fix your mouth to say something like that? Come on,
It's feeling great this morning. Hey. Let's get into the album. So I heard in a recent interview that it's basically based on stories.
Yeah.
So from your life, from friends, families' lives.
First and foremost, the name of the album is Nonfiction because each and every story on this album is a 100% true story.
Okay.
Some of them are mine, going over some of the more colorful things that have happened to me over the last few years.
I like that colorful.
But then I wanted to do something kind of special for my fans. This is album number 6 for me. That's a big deal to me. We live in a time where cats might get us on and be gone next summer. You know what I mean? So in that I'm still here 10 years later, 6 albums strong, that's because of my fans, and I know that. So I wanted to do something special for them. So what I did is I went online, went on my social media, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, and started asking just random questions of people. Tell me about your relationship. Who has a girlfriend that does something annoying? Who has a boyfriend that does this, that, whatever? And the stories that I really dug, I turned into songs on this album. So about half the songs on this album are based on stories that were given to me by my fans.
Hi.
Number 17, Story Time.
Story Time, yeah. One of my personal favorites on the album. Yeah.
He's smiling.
Yeah, he likes story. What type of story you tell? What time is it? Story Time.
Story Time. Okay, Story Time is a lighthearted way to discuss a topic that comes up in 2015 relationships. You've been with your man, you've been with your girl for a little while. This is normally guys bring this up before women do. So you've been with your girl for a little while. You're doing what you're supposed to do as a man. It's been a few years, and you decide to ask your woman how she would feel about potentially bringing a third party in on the physical aspect of the relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a conversation that happens more time than not, especially as of late. So I decided to, to touch on that a little bit. But it's lighthearted. When you hear the song, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's lighthearted. I ain't trying to break nobody up or start no arguments or nothing. But, it's something that's talked about.
I have a question.
Ask away.
I have a question. So was that an Instagram question or was that Neo?
So the album comes out
How many story times have you had?
January 27th.
That's what I was thinking.
Make sure you pick that thing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What would be a single that you would want?
Nonfiction.
What's a single that you would want? Is that a single that you would want for the fellas to pay attention to or for the ladies?
Honestly, both. The album is very, very honest. You know what I mean? So I want you to listen to the song and honestly, decide how it is you would handle the situation. I put it out there for you to then determine your own adventure. That's what it is.
I'm glad you brought up honesty.
Indeed.
We're going to play. You ready?
Let's go.
All right. First thing that Neo does in the morning after you pee.
Check my phone.
Really?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Me too.
Do you check your phone while you're peeing? Is that like a
No,
multitasking?
because if I just woke up, my coordination ain't exactly on, and I have dropped the phone in the toilet before, so I leave the phone where it's
rice out.
I go handle my business, and then I come back and check the phone.
Okay.
All right. So this past weekend, old school hip hop took over the radio.
Nice.
It was crazy. DMX, KRS-One, Public Enemy, Leaders of the New School, Bananas. What is an old school hip hop joint that drives you absolutely bananas?
Bananas in a good way, bananas in a bad way.
Either way.
Let's do both.
Okay, bananas in a good way. Busta Rhymes, Hands Where My Eyes Can See.
Oh my goodness.
That joint just does not, it don't get old. Like you can play it right now and it feel like right now. You know what I mean? So shout out to Busta Rhymes for making that classic.
Yeah.
Let me see. One that drives me bananas in a bad way. Dang, I can't really think of one. Right around that time when that joint came out, like hip hop was in a good place. I feel.
That was hip hop.
Yeah,
That was hip hop.
How do you feel about hip hop now?
I mean, it's there's good parts of it and there's bad parts of it. You know, I'm more of a person that goes for, you know, lyrical content. You know, I like cats that rap and are clever with it. You know what I mean? It's some, you know, some cats doing it right now to where it's like you either don't understand what's being said or you understand what's being said and you just don't care.
They rap it for rims.
Yeah, you know,
they just want to get their rims and then that's it.
I'm not really on it like that. You know, I'm a huge fan of Drake. You know, he's a clever rapper. I'm a huge fan of like Big Sean. He's a clever rapper.
Yes.
You know what Kanye West does when he get on his thing.
Oh my God.
Jay-Z all day. You know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff that I get into.
Yeah. Okay. Now, television. Do you watch much TV?
Not much TV,
You
but when I
some great
do,
biopics then.
I normally I'm a what am I on right now? Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. And I ain't even on the proper season. I just got into season 2.
You just turned it on and that was it.
Somebody put me onto it and I couldn't put it down. I sat and binged watched the whole first season, started the second season, but then I had to get up and, you know, do some work
so that my kids can eat.
Yeah.
No Empire?
I am watching Empire.
Love Empire.
Huge fan of Empire. I like what they're doing with that. I've been hollering at Lee Daniels. You need to holler back, bruh, because I need to be a part of that thing.
Yes, that would be dope.
Fashion.
Yeah.
But we're going to get that to go. You know what? I'm going to claim it in the name of Jesus. Right?
Hey, shit about a Hyundai. What? Come on now. Let's put it in the atmosphere.
Should have
Should have a Hyundai.
I love it.
So I asked this because Lifetime premiered some biopics on some big name artists who are no longer with us. Aaliyah. Although the ratings were great, the responses were not.
Yeah.
And also Whitney Houston.
Okay, I didn't see the Whitney one.
Okay.
But I heard better things about the Whitney one than
Yeah.
I heard about the Aaliyah one.
Okay.
I saw the Aaliyah one.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I wasn't incredibly impressed. You know, I don't feel like I personally feel like if the family didn't want it to go down, it shouldn't have went down. But you know, they went ahead and did their thing anyway, and it just didn't. Like, how do you do a movie about Aaliyah without her music in it?
None of her songs.
That doesn't make any sense. You can't do a movie about, you know, somebody that was iconic in music and not put their music in the film. That's good. I'm good.
All right. Well, Percy, what else you got? What else
So,
you got for
TLC is going on tour.
Yeah.
How do you feel about them raising their own money to start the tour and kick it up to some fans? And
I think it's kind of cool. I heard about that they Kickstart or something, right?
They got the money.
Something
They're
like
good
that.
now.
They got the money, so they about to do it, and I feel like why I like it is because this really goes to show who wants your music. You know, fans actually gave them money to do another album, which means that they want it. So by all means,
I feel bad now.
Yeah,
Just go ahead. Let's do that waterfall joint.
I will pass out. I will pass
all day. Let's do it.
Do you know the waterfall dance? Can you hook real quick?
What was that?
Yeah.
Do this thing right here.
There we go.
See, it's the Bankhead Bounce where I came from, but it's all right. We
that's what it's called?
The waterfall dance. It's all
You
good.
got to bring it around. What?
Nice.
Bam.
Okay.
I got
Where can we follow you on social networks?
Right. Social networks. All right. So the Instagram is @Neo. Now, when you go to Instagram and you get in that little search thing, you put any WoW in there, about 17 Neos is going to pop up.
Yeah.
Okay? There's only one real one. Schaefer Smith is my real name. @Neo, Schaefer Smith, that's the one that you follow. All right?
following
You need
the
to
wrong
follow your
damn
boy.
Neo.
Of course you are. A lot of people are. But yeah, that's the only real one. Schaefer Smith @Neo. The Twitter is @Neo Compound. The Twitter is easy because they got the little blue circle with the check in it.
Check.
You know, so that's the real one. The website is neothegentleman.com. Facebook is Neo/Facebook/Neo. You know how to do that thing. Okay. So yeah, of those four, anything you need to know about me will definitely be there.
Okay.
All right. January 27th.
January 27th. Absolutely.
Thank you, Neo.
All love.
All right.